We want to simplify cotangent plus tangent quantity squared. So let's FOIL this out. We have cotangent squared plus 2 times cotangent times tangent plus tangent squared. Now, cotangent is just 1 over tangent. So when I multiply that by tangent, they're going to cancel. And so I'm left with 2 times 1, which is 2. So it's cotangent squared plus 2 plus tangent squared. Now we want to use the Pythagorean identities. So we know that cotangent squared plus 1 is cosecant squared, and then tangent squared plus 1 is secant squared. So I have cotangent squared, I have tangent squared, and I have 2. The 2 is going to be broken up into 1 and 1. So the 2 will go over here. And so I'm just going to use the identities. Cotangent squared plus 1 is cosecant squared. Tangent squared plus 1 is secant squared. And now I'm going to further simplify this by rewriting cosecant squared as 1 over sine squared, and then secant squared as 1 over cosine squared. I can get a common denominator, so multiply this by cosine squared over cosine squared, this by sine squared over sine squared. So you have cosine squared over cosine squared sine squared plus sine squared over cosine squared sine squared. And now they have the same denominator, so I can add the numerators. Cosine squared plus sine squared is 1. And this is 1 over cosine squared sine squared, which I can break it up as 1 over cosine squared times 1 over sine squared. 1 over cosine squared is secant squared, and then 1 over sine squared is cosecant squared. And so this is the final answer.